So, I have some good news and I have some bad news, and we're going to talk about both of those today. And it's in relationship to the state of Eggstra work and Salmon Run as a whole. So, we're going to go through those today. And also, I have a healthy debate that's happening right now with one of my friends, and we're going to talk about that last. I'm going to need your help to actually decide who's right in this debate, so you're going to want to stick around till the end. There are some stakes on the line, but let's just go on ahead and get into it. This is LED of LED Games. Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. Okay, so we're gonna start with the good news. Yeah, we're definitely gonna start with the good news. So first of all, Eggstra work happened this weekend. Eggstra work is a lot of fun, and for those of you who may not be familiar with what it is, it's a special event that happens in Salmon Run where for a weekend you are going to have 5 waves instead of 3 waves, and all 5 of those waves are going to be exactly the same every single time. So while the scenario is going to be exactly the same, where all the bosses are going to spawn in the exact same spaces, what matters is how you perform in each of those waves and how many eggs you get, because your goal at the end of the day is to get as many eggs as possible. And why would we do this? Because we're trying to overfish, and overfishing is when you are trying to maximize the amount of eggs that you get throughout the waves. And so it's a really fun event. I highly recommend taking part in it. If you haven't, genuinely, I think it's like so cool that they're giving attention to the overfishing community. It's its whole other thing within Splatoon, and if you're not familiar, I will link some resources in the description that you can read about. I am not an expert, but I like it and I have a lot of fun. So that's what Eggstra work is. It happened this weekend, and I worked with my Eggstra work dream team, which consists of myself, Drac, Nate, and Whale. Make sure to go check them out. They're amazing. I have so much love and respect for each and every single one of them. And we were able to get gold. We were able to achieve 232 eggs, which overall I'm really happy about. I think that there's some things that I would like to improve on for next time that I definitely plan on. So I'm looking forward to the next Eggstra work. But yeah, GG's to all the teams. I saw the top 3, just like amazing. I'll link some resources about that down below as well. Like, people amaze me. People amaze me. It's so cool. I'm just like astounded by people's skills. So this is the second Eggstra work that we've ever had. And in the first one, I was highly critical that it was not open to freelance. It was something during the first one where you could only play it with friends. You were not allowed to do it in open or in freelance, just like with other people that you don't know. And that was extremely limiting. So people didn't know about the mode. They didn't get a chance to play the mode. The only opportunity that they ever had was if they like joined on stream, or if they were in like Discord servers or things like that, if they didn't have friends to play with. And so the fact that now the second time around they listened and they opened it up to freelance, I think is huge. Honestly, just making modes of the game accessible is good for the game. So I'm happy. I'm so happy that that was added. That's huge, huge win. Huge win. Also, as a result of that, it looks like Eggstra work players increased this time, which is good. That's good for the game. We love that. So it looks like between the first and second Eggstra work, the player base for the mode increased by over 50,000 players, which is good. That's good. 50,000 more people playing is amazing. Is that number amazing? No, not really. I think it could be a lot higher, and I'll tell you why I don't think it was that high and what it is that I want to see for both Eggstra work and Salmon Run as a whole. So I'll just say first, the overall player base of Splatoon right now is actually on a decline. I'm personally not that worried about it. I feel like a lot of people are probably playing other games like Zelda or Pikmin. However, my concerns are that the overall marketing is just not there. And that's for both in the game and also outside of the game. So, for example, on Twitter, yeah, they'll make a post about Eggstra work, but other than that, it's really not discussed unless it's by other creators. And then on top of that, inside the game, Eggstra work is hardly even talked about. I mean, the results are not even mentioned by Deep Cut. You have to go over to this bulletin board inside of Grizzco. Like, it's just not highlighted to the same degree as other elements of the game are. The hype is just not there. And this was something that I genuinely thought that they would fix between the first and the second one. Like, I was like, oh, okay, this time around, they're definitely going to be acknowledged by Deep Cut, right? I mean, they're already making some improvements on the mode, so like Deep Cut's gotta talk about it. They have to. And no, they just didn't. It just doesn't seem like anybody in the game cares that this is even happening. Not only that, but also the rewards. We have to talk about these rewards, guys. Please. I just can't. What is this tiny sticker? What is this tiny sticker in my locker? Someone explain. I have 2 of them now, and cool, they're nice. And I also have the badge on my banner, which I love a lot. But come on. Like, this is just not enough of an incentive. Like, it's just not. For average players, like, who cares? Meanwhile, with Splatfest, like, the hype is just there. It is there. There are stakes. There are rewards. There are so much hype going on in general. Okay, let's compare the two. So Eggstra work, you know, it's mentioned on Twitter. You go, you play, and you get a little badge and a little sticker and then a post on a bulletin board. Cool. Meanwhile, with Splatfest, you get the sneak peek. You get a lot of marketing, you get custom artwork, you get the whole entire city changes. It changes, it looks so beautiful. And the same thing happens in Big Run, by the way. Like, the whole city changes. It's like very lovely. You get new music, you get all these different teams to like help to further the idea of like, oh, there's stakes involved in this mode, which is awesome. It's genuinely so cool. Also, tricolor, guys. Like, you get tricolor, and then you get the reveal. Deep Cut talks about it, and then at the end, you get super sea snails, which are super useful. Like, it's just awesome. It's a good time. Not to mention just basic quality of life things that Salmon Run just doesn't have yet. The ability to spectate and the ability to watch back your games. We need these. We need these so badly, especially if we as a community want to hype up Salmon Run, want to hype up Eggstra work, Big Run, all of these things, because like, it's impossible. You're not able to organize tournaments just because of these like 2 just basic quality of life updates that I hope that they will bring at some point in the lifetime of this game. Like, it just needs to happen. Aside from that, some other hopes that I have for Eggstra work is that I would really love to see things like unique music, a distinctive ink color, like a special ink color would be so cool. I genuinely need Deep Cut to acknowledge its presence, like, please. And like I said, I want stakes on the line for the mode and better rewards, because at the end of the day, it's a really fun mode, and I just want people to be able to experience it genuinely. That's all I want, because it's fun. And I'm hoping that the 3rd Eggstra work will see an even higher increase, and that's my genuine hope. So let me know what it is that you think in the comments down below. Also, did you play Eggstra work? How did you do? Let me know. I genuinely am curious. Like, I really love this mode, and I love seeing other people playing it. So let's talk about the debate that I'm currently having. So I got into a little debate with my friend Whalelord530, aka Whale, and here's the question. Which map is bigger? Splatoon 2's Arc Polaris or Splatoon 3's Jammin' Salmon Junction? If you think you know the answer to this, please let us know down in the comments below. I am determined to settle this. I really am. And there's stakes on the line, okay? If I'm wrong about this, and I'm not gonna say what my stance is, I'm not. But if I'm wrong, I will play Super Mario Galaxy on stream, because I know that he's been wanting me to play it for a while. He can't believe that I've never played it before. So that's what I'll do if I'm wrong. And I'm not saying which one I think is bigger. You tell me, all right? So, okay. All right, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.